Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. So 3 years ago, I did a video titled Right to Repair Wins in Massachusetts. And what I'm referring to is question 1. Question 1 was a ballot initiative done in Massachusetts, and it's very simple. A yes vote would support requiring manufacturers that sell vehicles with telematics systems in Massachusetts to equip them with a standardized open data platform, beginning with the model year 2022, that vehicle owners and independent repair facilities may access to retrieve mechanical data and run diagnostics through a mobile-based application. This is very simple. The concept is, if my car has a wireless system for transmitting data, that I, as the person who spent $20 or $30 or $40,000 in that vehicle, should have access to that system. The right to repair law that was passed in Massachusetts in 2012 goes after your ability to deal with wired systems, but it had an exclusion in it, had a loophole for wireless. And as more cars are shifting to wireless, the concern here is that the information that is necessary for you to be able to maintain and service your vehicle may be done wirelessly. And if there's an exemption in the law for that, that would mean that the manufacturer of the vehicle would be able to make it so that only the dealer can do certain work on the car, which is a considerable issue. There are many independent automotive mechanics that may not be good at their job, but there's also, in my opinion, equal or greater number that are amazing at their job that should be able to continue to be able to service your vehicle, so you have an option to go someplace but the dealer. Rather than accept what it is customers wanted, what they did was General Motors, Toyota, Ford, Honda, and Nissan spent approximately $26 million to the Coalition of Safe and Secure Data to create videos and fear-mongering ad campaigns suggesting that you would be raped in a parking lot, beat in a parking lot, or have people break into your home if this passed, which is obviously not the case. They also claimed that this law would support racism and redlining, which is... I'll leave a link to the video down below if you really want to go through all the FUD. Needless to say, the people of Massachusetts saw this for what it was, and it looks like they voted against the automotive manufacturers, and they voted for the bill. The automotive manufacturers lost. The vote on this was 74.97% in favor and 25.03% against. Again, with them spending $26 million to scare people, this was still a landslide. Unfortunately, the automotive manufacturers are not going to bend to the will of the people without a fight. So they have been blocking this for a very long period of time. They have been trying to hold this up in court for a very long period of time, and a federal judge had postponed a ruling in this about a year ago. So a year and a half after this vote, it was still being fought out in court. And today, I'm happy to point out that it looks like the judges are not having the automakers shit anymore. So here it says, a judge has denied the automakers' request to block right to repair in Massachusetts. Massachusetts' right to repair law will go into effect June 1st, which was yesterday, after a federal judge on May 30th denied a motion by an automaker-backed trade group to block it until a final decision has been issued in a case brought by the trade group after state voters approved the law in 2020. The trade group, the Alliance for Automotive Innovation, has filed a motion May 25th asking U.S. District Judge Douglas Woodlock to stop Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Joy Campbell from enforcing the right to repair law. Campbell announced in March she would take action to implement the law beginning June 1st, despite the numerous delays of a decision in the case. Today, the judge in Massachusetts denied the Alliance's request for an injunction holding that the data access law remains in effect, said Auto Care Association President and CEO Bill Hanvey in a statement released May 30th. The next step will be for the Attorney General to issue a telematics systems notice required by the data access law on June 1st. Unfortunately, the court refused to provide an estimate of when he may issue a final decision in the case, but indicated that a decision is not imminent, Hanvey continued. We are encouraged that the judge denied the Alliance's request for an injunction and that the Attorney General's office will move forward issuing the notice specified in the law on June 1st. Without choice and independence guaranteed by the data access law, there will be harmful effects on the motoring public, including being forced to pay more for repairs. We continue to encourage the court to make a final decision. The Massachusetts Right to Repair Coalition commended Campbell in March for deciding to move forward, despite the lack of a decision by a federal court, with implementing the right to repair law. On May 26, the coalition issued a statement, I want it described as car manufacturers showing their disdain for the will of the voters and their own customers by filing the motion to stop the law from being enforced. On behalf of independent repair shops and their customers, we are very disappointed but not surprised that car manufacturers would try to stop a law that 75% of Massachusetts voters supported at the ballot box, said Tommy Hickey, director of the Massachusetts Right to Repair Coalition. He's somebody that I spoke with extensively in 2021, and I wish him the best of luck when moving forward here. We expect that the judge will see this for what it is, a profit-driven delay tactic by automakers to force car and truck owners to go to their dealerships to pay more for repairs. Now, I think that it's great that the judges are finally starting to say, you know what, screw this, screw your injunction, screw what you're looking for. The voters voted for this. This is not illegal. let's get it moving. And I hope that it does move in that direction. Because again, just from my personal belief system, if you have purchased a car for $25,000 and that car has a method for transmitting data to the manufacturer, it should be able to transmit that data to you. I'm not kidding when I say that for a very long period of time, the people who were against this passing were actually trying to say that there are concerns about racism and redlining. Here is a screenshot taken from the Coalition for Safe and Secure Data's website that I made 3 years ago in 2020, back before they took the website down. If you look really closely, and I apologize for how poorly the video is here, you'll notice it says, civil rights groups have also opposed this proposal due to concerns about racism and redlining. I'm not kidding. They actually invoked racism and redlining in a bill that says that you should be able to have access to your car's data if you purchased it. Now, one of the things that they're saying is, listen, you want to keep your data safe. This is about keeping your data safe. Well, one of the questions that a lot of people in my audience have had here, and I think it's a genuinely good question, is why the fuck is my car collecting data on me to begin with? But more importantly, if it is collecting data on me, why do I not have access to it? If I pay $25,000 for a computer and that computer collects information on me, I want access to that information, and I want to control who gets access to that information, not you. You're not collecting data on me and then not allowing me to access it to keep me safe. No, 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 no. That is not how any of this works. And I'm glad to see that the judges, as well as the voters, are in agreement here, because it means that we may actually move forward. Again, if you paid $30,000 for a vehicle and that vehicle collects data on you, and you do not have access to it, do you really own it? Probably not. And this seeks to change that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think this is progress, and I would love to see more of this progress as time moves on. And I support this progress, and I will try to support it going forward in any way that I can. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.